Hi kids, I am Coder Boy. In the last video, we looked at the sprite sounds, and today we will learn about the sprite code blocks. So let's start. Here our sprite, the cat, is selected. If we go into its sound, we will see all its sound effects. It has only one sound effect, which is meow. Now how do we use this? First, we go to the sounds tab on the left panel. The first code block here is play sound until done. We will drag it and drop it in our white area. Here you can see a drop down menu. If we click on it, we have two options. Number 1, which is its own sound effect, and number 2 is record, which means we can also record our own sound. So what will this code block do? When we click this code block, the soundtrack we have selected will play. What does until done mean? Until done means that until the sound is finished, the next code block will not play. Let's understand this with a demo. For example, we will bring the say hello for 2 seconds code block from the looks tab and drop it below our sound code block. Now when we play it, first our sound will be completed and after that our sprite will say hello. Let's see it. So you see that the soundtrack played first and after that our cat said hello. Next we have a start sound. With this code block our sound will start. I'll click it. But what is the difference between this code block and the play sound until done code block? To understand this, I will bring the say hello for 2 seconds code block from the looks tab and drop it below start sound. Now when we play it, our cat sound will also start and it will say hello at the same time. So let's see. So you see that while running this code block, the cat sound came and it also said hello at the same time. Whereas in the previous code block, the sound came first and once the sound was finished, the cat said hello. So this is the difference between the start sound code block and play sound until done code block. We will remove these code blocks and next we have code block called stop all sounds. This code block will stop all the sounds that are playing. To understand this, we will first record a sound so we can understand the code block better. For this, we will go to the sound tabs. On the bottom left, we will click on choose a sound icon. Here we will select the record option and click it. It's asking for permission to use your microphone. If we want to record something on Scratch, we will have to give permission to use our microphone. So we will click on allow, then click on record button and record your voice. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. We can also edit our audio here. This red line that's coming, I'll drag it and drop it here. And similarly, I'll bring this one forward and drop it here. Now when I play it, only this portion of soundtrack will play. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. There is a re-record button here, which means we can record our recording again. Now we will save our recording. You can see here my recording has been saved. We can also rename it, that is, give it a proper name. I'll name it my voice. Now when we go back to our code blocks and open the drop down menu of the start sound code, we can see that after meow sound effect we have another option, that is my voice. We will select my voice and now when I clicked on the start sound button, my recording will start to play. But as soon as I run the stop all sound code blocks, the sound will stop. So let's see this. Twinkle, twinkle. You see that as soon as I did stop all sounds code block, the sound of my last code block stopped. Now the next code block is change effect by. And this one too, you can see there is a drop down menu. If we click on it, we have two options, one for pitch and one for pan left right. For now, we will select the pitch option here. To understand this code better, we will bring the play sound until done code block and insert it above this. And we will bring another play sound until done code block and insert it below the change effect by block. Now when I run this code, first the sound of our sprite will come as normal sound. After that, the sound will be different from the previous one because we have changed its pitch with a value of 50. So let's see this. You saw that by changing the pitch, we can create different sounds from the same soundtrack. The other option, pan left right, will make the sound only come in the left or right ear when you are using the headphones. It's difficult to show a demo of this here. You can try this on your own. So let's move on. After that, we have set pitch effect to. Let's select this. Here we also have two options, pitch and pan left right. What is the difference between set effect to and change effect by? In the set effect to, the value we set will fix our pitch to that value. Whereas in change pitch effect by, it keeps adding or subtracting this value from its previous value. Next is clear sound effects. With this code block, all our sound effects will be cleared. Let's see a demo of this. We will use this section of code blocks here, and after the change pitch effect by code block, we will put the clear sound effects code block. And below it, we will again place the play sound until done code block. So what will happen if we play this? You see that the same sound that came in the first code block also come in the last code block, even though we had the change pitch effect option in the middle. This happened because we had put the clear sound effects code block after that. All the effects we might have used before this code block will be cleared, and whatever sound comes after it will play in its original state. The next two code blocks are change volume by and set volume to. In change volume by, the value we insert will be added to the current volume, whereas in set volume to, the value we insert will fix it at that value. To give a demo of this, we will use the last code block volume. We will take its checkbox here. You can see that the sprite's volume is written as 100. Now I will change my set volume to 80. And after that, if I click it or run it, you can see here that the sprite's volume is written as 80. Meaning our sprite's volume will be set to 80%. On change volume by, it says -10. Now if I run this code block, you can see that the value becomes 70. That is, it subtracted the value of 10 from the current value and made it 70. If I run this code block again, it will keep subtracting the value of 10 from it. But if I do set volume to 80, it will come back to 80 again instead of adding 80. So kids, that's all for today's video. You should practice with these code blocks and enjoy. I'll see you in the next video.